reacting to this video, quote unquote, exposing me of a quote unquote murder mystery. For context, if we all remember from the post, I exposed a bad person, and that bad person had their friend involved, which their friend got mad, which led them to create a whole fake case, and whatever all this madness is, and it's now led to whatever this is. But I want to see what it is, honestly. I want to know. I want to know what they got to say. Yeah. I'd like to know what they have to say, bro.
Funny kind of guy that likes throwing inside jokes quite often, but let's leave out the usual comedy for a little bit and discuss something serious. Now, for everyone's safety, I'll have to be censoring everyone's names if necessary, and I'll try my best not to get...
Okay, I think I found the first issue, guys. How are you gonna prove it's me? Cause like I know I didn't do it, but how are they gonna try and make it believable that it was me?
You too pissed off because it's like a Law and Order episode as a video essay. It might be at risk of getting age restricted, which would prevent this from reaching the algorithm. But anyways,
It still
let's
didn't
begin.
reach the algorithm.
So a few days ago, I was sent a link on my Discord by a friend of mine. Let's call him Alan Smithy for now. It was a tweet. I was confused for a second. It was late at night and I could hardly sleep. I went to the tweet and it contained an audio file with a few images of a Discord chat with all names censored due to privacy reasons. I had to censor some N-words being said here so YouTube doesn't demonetize my video, but that's not the point. I asked him about the context of all this, and then Alan told me it's about a potential homicider in an anime community. I was like, why the
What are
hell
we
would
talking
we
about?
go this far? Anyways, like I said, there was an audio file which I haven't listened to yet that night because I needed to sleep. But then Alan told me they were doxxed and were forced to move to a mansion at the time I was writing the script. This already...
Okay, so off the bat now I'm being accused of doxing. This is great! Great information to know. I'm being accused of doxing when I've been doxed like so many times. And to the point where I just don't care if you try to dox me. If you dox me, then I don't care. Because I already know where I live. What are you gonna do? And the worst part about it is that this dude is trying to make me think that... No, make them think I dox somebody. I don't even know how to dox anyone. Like, what are we doing?
horrifying, which was the reason it immediately caught my attention. I've never felt a video would be so difficult to make, because look, I normally don't make next post style videos.
Okay, here's the thing. Here's another big thing. If you're gonna talk about homicide, a potential homicide, why not go to the cops? You have the evidence, you freaking idiot. Oh, right, because the evidence is all fake.
Anything mystery themed. And the last time I made a video on Inverness Sound Records, they unjustly took down my video trying to expose those people. I also took quite a long break from making videos due to reasons, but I decided to give it a shot anyway.
He took a long break from videos due to reasons, he says, as he uploaded a video like 1 month prior.
Since Alan needed someone they trust to cover this. They then told me to get more info on this from their defense attorney, who was apparently the author of the tweet. Let's call him GC4 for now. I managed to contact him on Discord and told him about the tweet. They didn't recognize me at first, but then I showed the EKT video they were talking about, and then the investigation really began. This is what they had to say. So months back, Alan got accused of doing some illegal shit to a minor, but now that...
Alan? It was not actually Alan. If I remember, it was private. Okay, yep, story's already ruined. Yep, game over.
Evidence is falsified and that...
Evidence is falsified with no proof, by the way.
...is now practically just a sham. That prosecutor is... or Noxie, who I believed was 17 at the time.
16, by the way.
1 year younger than me. Now since I got the cops on him, before GC4...
Got the cops on... Oh, this post was made by Alex. Oh, yeah, yep, new alt account spotted. Yo, L Aura, bro. See, this post, I remember covering it in my Discord. I was like, yeah, this is just a whole Google Doc, bro. What are we doing? Because you could see the red line. You can't see it, though. But I could when it was in full screen. Like, what are we doing? It was just so stupid. Like, this whole post is stupid because if it was a police report, wouldn't I be in trouble by now? Like, it's been days since this, by the way, like October. Like, come on, bro.
An image of a document showing their 20...
You know how police work, right? They would look for you, bring you into questioning. They would have felt me by now. Like, it just doesn't make sense. So it already tells me it's fake.
Third subpoena notice to testify about what they.
Hold on, let me just show you. Oh, okay, that doesn't work. Let me just show y'all. Is it still there though? Did they try to change it so that they couldn't be proved wrong? Yup, they definitely did that. Also, this is not what a document case looks like, bro. It has multiple pages.
About the suspect, which is all in Vietnamese. Let me paraphrase what they have testified so far. They said that months prior, Alan was accused of doing shady things to a minor, but the evidence of all.
He did, by the way, because I have the evidence and the 2 unlisted videos and all the evidence still.
This was actually falsified, and the court is now so-called.
Are we still not going to talk about how this is falsified? Like, are we not going to talk about where the proof is that it's false? Like, come on.
They believed that the prosecutor was 17 years old.
Wrong.
And they called the cops on him. GC4 then continues. So over the course of 5 or so weeks, I've been working on projects and learning about.
And how are you going to learn about me? Because you can't learn anything about me because, like, I literally hide half the information about me unless I tell it. And if you go, you can only find my Twitter. They have not found my YouTube channel. They might find it now, but they're not going to find it.
Until the cops finally gave me 2 things. First off, the text messages that they scraped off and gave to me in a group chat, which is the.
Okay, my issue is, why are you giving it to a random? Why are you giving it to them? You should be keeping this for further investigation. That's not how cops work, bro.
Images in that Twitter post. Second is a knife.
A knife. But this they say it has my fingerprints, but like, okay, then if you have solid evidence it's me, why? Wait, no, wait a minute. Wait, let's think about this. If they have fingerprints of it, how would they even know it's me? They just have fingerprints. That doesn't just say it's me. But if they had fingerprints, that wouldn't I be caught already? Come on, bro, lock in.
Knife, which they believed belonged.
They believed
him, which looks something like this. To summarize, they have been investigating Noxie for around 5 weeks, but then the police gave them 2 things. The first is the text messages on a private Discord server that are then posted.
Also, these Twitter people that they're talking about, these got to be the most randomest people in the Blue Archive community. I know some of them. I've talked to some of them before. One of them even helped me expose the dude. So, like, what are we talking about?
On the aforementioned tweet. The first image right here shows a conversation in which I believe Noxie's being paranoid, as he got cops.
The issue is, why is it in a group chat? Because I think this doesn't make sense to me. This isn't a group chat. No, it looks like a freaking group chat. Okay, here's the thing. You're trying to say it's me, but the evidence is just non-existent.
Hold on, and that he has a knife at the ready. He then says that the evidence was made up as the other person in the.
They seriously tried. Okay, so you see this, right? They're seriously trying to accuse me of something, and it's no way it's me because they don't know my Discord. Y'all know my Discord, but they tried to remake my entire Discord based off my Twitter account, which was just stupid because I basically separate my Discord and my Twitter account. Like, what are we doing?
Chad did not like Alan. Since the texts have N-words, I had to blur them out as I don't want YouTube to demonetize this video or take it down. So in order not to risk a community
You did a pretty bad job.
guideline strike, I'll have to try not to piss the platform off. Noxie then says that he does not want the other guy in jail, and that he will take some people with him, who happen to live close to most of them. Shocked by what he said, the other person then says,
"What do you mean by take? You mean kidnap them? And who?"
Noxie then sends images of Twitter profiles of the supposed people he wanted to take with him. The other person in the chat first seems skeptical, but then Noxie explains that he knows where they live and has enough money to.
Enough money? I'm 16. Why would I? What do you think when the flight attendant's going to see a 16-year-old talking about some, hey man, why are you going to the, like, where are you going? What do you want me to say? I literally don't like going anywhere by myself without mom or something, unless I have to. Like, bro, what? I got the money. Dog, I literally cannot afford fixing a dryer. Are you stupid? I'm 16. I literally just got out of school today.
Make rounds before he goes and takes himself out. The other guy is skeptical again, who thought he was 17 years old. Noxie replies,
"No."
Now it just gets fucking stupid. Now it just gets fucking stupid. Cause look at this. No, I'm 22. At this point, now you just know it just doesn't make sense anymore. Cause from what we know, I got people hate me on Twitter because, oh, you're 16 and you're in the Blue Archive community. Okay, I see. So, why would they complain about me if I was 22? It just doesn't make sense. And why would I pretend to be 16? That's stupid.
I'm 22.
And then he says,
I'm sorry.
These guys ruined me. What did these guys do? Because if I remember these Twitter people that they were talking about, I talked to them and I'm nice to them. I'm nice to most of them. One of them helped me. So what do you mean they ruined? Yeah.
So running them back. You should delete this.
I know these are just two alts talking to each other. Then he had to delete the accounts just to make it look real.
I started a new persona and never return. I don't want you to get linked to me.
Enraged by this, the other guy said,
Why did you keep your age from me? You're not even better than him. Fuck you. I wasted my time for nothing, you fucking loser.
The last word was actually the N-word, which I just...
Okay, why do you need to tell us this? It's useless.
First off, I'm not black. And second, YouTube being YouTube. Goddamn, that was genuinely insane, to be honest with you.
So you didn't decide to go, hey man, how do you know it's Noxie? Like, where's the proof that it's Noxie? Like, it would have been better, because you are pretty much a different person. You're not the same, so like, you could have just, you were stupid.
Back to GC4. They then say that they don't personally know who that Noxie guy is, nor does their local department, but they called the police on him because of possible fraud.
Possible fraud? Are we dead serious?
Later on, GC4 thinks that the reason why Alan and their family were doxxed was to try out how Noxie was gonna do it. Since my brain was too fucked, I was extremely confused as to what was going on. I then listened to the audio file, but it was too choppy and bad quality, so I couldn't understand jack shit, no offense. But my idea was that the audio file was all what GC4 knew about the whole thing. A day later, Alan texts me, whose text would leave me even more confused. I forgot to admit, but we're a two-person...
Oh, that is private account. That's not, I know that blurred profile picture. Yeah, it is private. Okay. All right. He said he's a two. So, you know this is probably just the same person at this point, because Alan and this private dude, who was the one I exposed, are both in the same place. This is stupid.
Account. Brothers. Just, let's call my little bro the left hand. He's the accused one. The right hand is me. Shit is...
Or he's just saying they're all the same person. You know, you could just say that. You can just say you're all the same person, you know. Just say it, man. Stop. Just come on now. Cause he wasn't doing this when I exposed him. Cause I talked to this account before. When I was talking to his account before, he did not do any of this. His excuse was, yeah, bro. His friend's excuse was, yeah, bro. He's somber, bro. It's okay, bro. What somber person goes around talking to fucking minors like that? You complete idiot.
Adding up. Okay, look, it's rare for siblings to share one single account, but I'm getting to that later. Then I asked Alan why they thought Noxie was a potential murderer, and then pointed me those 4 aforementioned images seen in the tweet. Then they say, I didn't even think of the possibility until now. GC4 would later send me the exact knife Noxie happened to use. The cops gave it to them for evidence.
Why would they give you evidence back? You're not a cop. Cops don't give evidence back to people. That just doesn't make sense. And that just... Dude, yeah.
Paper towel is there so they wouldn't ruin Noxie's fingerprints.
And if they had my fingerprints, wouldn't I already be arrested? Like, come on, let's be real about this.
Later on, as I told GC4 that this video would not take very long to make, they told me this. This has been the hardest decision I've made so far. I owe a debt to the brothers who I'm defending. So this is what...
Aren't you the... Bro, what is happening? Bro, first he says, yeah, this is a two-way account. I'm his brother. And then he proceeds to say it like he's not one of the brothers. Okay. Yeah, let's just pretend like this guy just doesn't make sense.
Their case, but I never expected it to go this way. Then later on, I asked him about the second guy in the chat, who turned out to be an alleged victim who was supposedly 15 years old and was used by Noxie to frame Alan.
What the hell are we doing anymore? This person is a girl, and they don't like me anymore. Because, you know, I got so stressed out I crashed up on them. That was a stupid idea. Very dumb idea. Like, what are we doing? Like, you're saying... Like, bro, I'm 16. Like, what are we doing? And then I was already groomed, so why would I do that to somebody else? Plus, they're literally a year younger than me. Like, what are we doing?
He likely knew when was, like, drugged and cracked out of his mind or some shit. They said,
Okay, I know what they're saying. They're talking about the part where they said, "Oh yeah, he's somber and he's just a little on he's a little high." Buddy, I don't think drugs justify any of this. It's not gonna save you. Like we told him that, he didn't listen. He kept using the same excuse every 30 seconds while we kept pulling out more and more evidence until he just gave up and crashed out on us. And now it has led to this. Like, oh my lord.
and then I asked about two brothers using one account thing. Then they told me that it was actually a duo who teamed up at the end of 2024 with a pre-existing account first starting off by only one guy. And they ended up taking turns making stuff. A while before this chat, Alan told me that their brother is the one who was accused. My mind was left circulating in both confusion and fascination. I felt like a detective trying to solve a crime. Then a while later, GC4 would tell me about the allegedly fabricated evidence that Noxie guy made against Alan. I mean, here's the thing. About that evidence that Noxie guys admitted, I knew it was fake.
Are you sure about that?
Because of one thing. Then they sent me the original
image
version of the bait or mental retardation meme. I was left scratching my head as to what the fuck this meme has anything to do with this whole case. Apparently, my client had sent this fucking image like so many times in there and I failed to take it seriously. So I knew it was fake because my client...
Okay, so instead of just trying to actually prove it with actual evidence, you decided to go, yeah, so you see this image that this guy sent, he's definitely joking. You know, people can just send uncanny images and not be joking at the same time, right? Because if Ray was responding to him like that way, like talking to him, and he was asking her stuff, and she was replying to him, then clearly he wasn't joking, because he did it on Twitter, then on Discord. Like, let's be real. Let's think for a second. Let's lock in here for a second. Like, you're not doing anything, buddy. You're not proving anything still. Where's the part where you figure out it's me? Wait, no, like, where's the part where you genuinely show evidence that it's me? Like, I'm missing the evidence, bro. Let's lock in here.
This way. Like, according to him, he was role-playing as Anton Lamau.
Who is Anton? Because there's no... like, seriously? He's quote-unquote role-playing as Anton. So, if they were role-playing... No. Even if you... It's still weird. Okay.
Later on, he clarified that Noxie and the victim tried to frame Al...
Okay. So now we're just throwing random accusations. Notice how there's no proof attached to this. This just doesn't make sense.
And forced them to say some heinous shit. That worked, so this is where we are. GC4 said. I asked whether Noxie was in jail or not, but then I got a reply that sent me chills. No, he's still free.
Yeah, because there's literally no evidence, and you didn't go to the cops. You never went to the cops. None of this ever happened. Well, except for the part where I exposed you and all the stuff your friend did.
I fear that he's probably planning to...
Like, what? Like, what do you mean I'm planning? What are you talking...
someone right now. Later on, he said that he lives close to, like, most of the people he was planning to unalive. 4 of them are...
So now they think I live in the Philippines. This is stupid. I live in the United States. What are we doing?
This gave me the possible thought that the Noxie guy might be from that country. After a few more chats, GC4 then told me, as a result, I don't really have to talk to the cops anymore. I already said what I know about the guy. I do have contacts with, like, a few detectives. Wow. It feels like my brain has ridden a roller coaster. I've never thought a video would be this hard.
This video feels so uncanny and stupid and just completely full of bullcrap to the point where I'm losing my mind.
To make for me. I mean, I still haven't finished a script I've been working on for over a whole year. But anyways, I never really thought of making a detective kind of video. I mean...
You didn't solve anything anyway. You just started letting this guy send you evidence and not getting any context to it. You just let him... Like, I think they're all just into this one thing as a group, all trying to expose me for literally nothing and frame me for nothing that ever happens. Nothing ever happens moment, right? Right? Like let's be real. Nothing ever happens. Let me just show you this. Wait, actually, I can't even show it because, like... Yep, this is the chaos I have to go through. This guy... Didn't he make a post about it too? Oh, now he's just posting like Sonic the Hedgehog. He unprivated the video. Also, wait a minute. No, it is real. It is real. Hold up. I got a chance. Hold up.